Hello, creators and builders. I thought it would be fun to share a glimpse into my former life doing larger scale commercial media production. After this intro, I share a compilation of 3 larger scale video production behind the scenes mini documentaries. I had a very zigzaggy career, which is something I highly recommend. I did corporate strategy and new launches at major brands. I built efficient operations for VC-backed tech startups. I bootstrapped several of my own businesses up to 7 figures. One of my former lives was commercial media production. I started this path as an advertising photographer and had a great run at that. Things took off. I was winning many industry awards. I was selected as a Hasselblad Master, Graphis Gold Awards, PDN, IPA Photographer of the Year Awards. It opened up a lot of doors for advertising clients and magazine editorials, and ultimately led to commercial cinematography. And from that, I jumped to commercial directing and producing, and ended up building a good-sized production company doing TV commercials, network promos, brand films, and music videos based in Los Angeles. Running a decent-sized production company is where I ramped up implementation of a lot of sophisticated operational systems to streamline and enhance efficiency for businesses with a lot of moving parts. We had multiple productions in development at the same time constantly, with 30 to 50 people involved per production, renting hundreds and hundreds of different pieces of equipment for each shoot, coordinating multiple steps and phases of post-production. There is a lot going on, and it requires precise, efficient systems. So this stage of my life was pivotal, moving toward my personal and business system development. So this glimpse into my background may inform the videos to follow on this channel, where I share insights on how to do better media production for YouTube and for social channels. In the future, we'll evolve more and more into how to build the business side to complement the media production, because that's something I got really good at over time through a lot of real-world trial and error. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. So without further ado, here's one of my former lives.
Getting the shot. The process of filmmaking often requires several locations, several takes, a dedicated crew, and dedicated tools. Tools that help achieve the perfect angle, get that perfect balance, to capture imagery and sound that move the heart. It's hard work, done with special techniques, proven by masters of their craft. During the second shoot day for Fisker, we sat down with director August Bradley and asked what it took to make the deal.
My name is August Bradley, and I'm the director of the shoot.
Our first set of shoot days, we were all over town, downtown LA, all night shoot, based out of a parking lot. We've had the best crew. Everyone just steps up and gets it done. It's beyond me.
And Lonnie is just, we think the same way. That we like dark, dramatic. We like using color to enhance the story. Unique camera angles that distort and change perception in a way that enhances the story and enhances the mood and the mystery. We're working with format filters. We had a lot of secret formulas and smears that we put on, and we're getting, effects that would take hours of experimentation and post, but we're getting it in camera, which to me is both more satisfying And I think it's more effective. I think the looks are more genuine and you can feel the difference. The color tones of the bar scene are very warm and rich. They're reds and oranges. And the whole palette of the set plays to that. The driving scenes are very cool in temperature. They're cold, they're high tech, they're futuristic. But then we're going to enhance that with the color grading using the Avid Symphony system.
We're always looking for good, young, independent filmmakers that we're willing to partner with. You know, one of the things Media Composer really does well is edit multi-camera, multi-format, multi-file type footage.
We're shooting multicam so that the actors, when they have a good take, we will have 3 different types of camera movement. And then we use the Avid software to sync those different cameras onto the timeline. The ability to have Avid share our process, just a fantastic opportunity.
This project, Happy Together, all started with the building blocks of Suretone Management saying, we're going to do this really cool special event based on the popularity and the success of Happy Together being relaunched with The Great Gatsby.
I think about you day and night. It's only right.
And after 7 million views on YouTube, this is a song that's extremely special to the band.
And hold her tight. So happy together.
What really moves me about this song is Richard brings so much intensity and just the raw anguish of it. Even though it doesn't reveal a lot of details, it paints pictures that are immense.
We discussed we've got to do more with this.
Same thing, just step back as far as you can, we'll roll into it as much as possible.
This cannot just be a simple studio mashup. This is a conceptual project from beginning to end.
One more time, but when you this time come back down fast to the ground at the end.
So we went to Swing House Studio. The team could not have been cooler. The band was awesome. They were so into it. DK Media put this project together as this became a music film with a short film feel while still being a music video. We brought the whole Glass Media Lab team together. And the producers, Andrew Radin and Dietrich Gray, started shaping the scope of what we could do with this.
August approached me with this concept of shooting this incredibly visceral and wonderfully dark music video. So went out guerrilla style, started cruising around the streets of LA. We had a few ideas of where we wanted to shoot these scenes, and we were just cruising around a back alley and we see 15 street artists going nuts, like just spray painting, and we looked at each other, we're like, this is perfect.
The Offbeat bar has this kind of vintage feel to it. It has a darkness in the color scheme that lent itself to our already existing intentions for color, blacks and reds, and it offered a space for us to host a number of characters.
We got all these people living here.
Not just our leads, but this vibrant, boisterous, atmospheric crowd that we ended up building.
Symbolic imagery begins from the first frame to the very last one. There's emotional connection, there's human connection, there's spiritual connection.
As we put out the casting call, so many of these people, this song in particular, was a deeply personal song to them. It was something that moved them on an artistic level, on a human emotional level. It was the song that made them want to be a part of this. I also like to play with glass and light and bend light through glass in unusual ways. I like to do this in the lens, not in post. There's an authenticity, an emotional quality I feel when you see glass and light interacting in unusual and creative ways. The lenses we use with the Zeiss CP2s, that's the base. And on top of that base, I build layers of abstraction, building on the look of the Zeiss glass, the format filters, which give us a wide range of neutral density control, but also diffusion control, and the ability to create this mood and atmospheric that let you go visually where the song went emotionally. When we got down to editing, we built the visuals around the song. The audio, the music, the sound design makes the visual elements so tactile.
You feel that Richard's telling you the story, and you feel that the band is so actually connected to the narrative.
That is what's great about working with not only a great artist and a great management company behind them, but also a great production team.
This is a team of people who bring that level of intensity and passion to what they do. To be part of a team like that is such a privilege and an exciting opportunity.
To wind up working with this band and working with Richard and developing a friendship, it was truly an honor, and it was amazing just to capture that moment. We wanted to capture some magic on this song that they have spun 180 degrees from the first time that we used to hear it over 30 years ago.